Yeah, this got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to traffic.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside University of Phoenix Stadium in Glendale. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's caught, Lockett. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. As his guys are in for 6. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Janikowski good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Nah, I'm really supposed to be playing though.
Out to kick is Janikowski. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his left. They find some open field
slow, dog.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
My guy could throw some
and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
And he gets it down to the 32. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
On second down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Deion Jones coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10.
All right, here we go. 3, 9, 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Wide open.
Big drop now.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
Leopard,
They go play action here on first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a first and 10 at the 11.
Leopard, gone.
On first down, Murray. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The linebacker, Eric Walden, the one to get him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over.
Are you watching the game?
By their defense, though, they held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Let's go.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They
move
bring
him
the blitz,
faster.
they dial it up, And it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you do. Do I ever?
Todd Gurley, and number 2 pick.
This is taking
and
about 7 yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30
now I want
to
Todd
the
Gurley,
33-yard line.
and I want the 3rd round pick
Seattle
this
now
year.
ready to march out of the field. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't do it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I can't hear you.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I got like the top 4 linebackers. I got like 3 of the top 5 linebackers.
On the play fake, here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver.
Damn email at Clayton State. Which one's something aggravating?
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And now another one thrown incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
You said what now?
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Who you
Back
trying to
deep,
get?
J.J. Nelson. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And while they hope to continue this drive,
but they won't
it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to punt the ball. They've done so with that first run.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. Murray has the 1st down and more as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. A handoff. It's Murray. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Which one? Shaquille or Shaquem?
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
I think the one on one hand is Shaquille.
Now back to throw. He's got the hook up to Beckham. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield.
He ran like a 4-3-40.
He got 29 yards that time. They're going to look to throw. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got room. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Steps away to his left. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald.
How you do that?
First grab for Fitzgerald. He's got a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Flush to his right. They shakes him off. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Now let's go. Blue line it.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, but they face a second and long to start things out. So that'll back him up 5.
I ain't playing about the DI did that. Last year, I bet you I get the first down. I'm playing D.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. But I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It's a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on 1st down, but
this dude really got no gloves on. That's how I know he's trash.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Sliding, and he goes down. It's a sack. They get it back at his own 3-yard line. Myles Garrett able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
19.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And they're
cold,
going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. Room here to run. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 55 yards.
All right, now look at 56.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Buying time to his left. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, his first touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Over. Leopard.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But you go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays. You can't account for.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. He's going to air one out. He couldn't hold it. Got hit. Incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Reuben Foster leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Here's Wilson to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
Leopard. No. Check. Patriot.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a place that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He may try and run for this. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
They'll run the counter with Murray. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from the desert.
He still had these problems. He needed a whole O-line.
This is Cohen. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to go deep down the left. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down to the 26.
Hey, y'all don't know a secret?
A huge play there for Arizona.
If you go on,
and
I gotta try the
40
clock.
yards.
If you go on, like, you type in Madden 19 trades on YouTube, it tells you, like, the easiest trades to make.
Escaping the pressure right toward the sideline, and look at that.
That's how I knew to get Luke Kiki.
And it's going to be a first down.
All them boys.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows.
That's how I knew to go get Gronkowski.
It's first and goal. Back to throw here. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say.
Oh, y'all got to check that.
So it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's second down.
I don't get no
Nothing on
review.
first down,
It's
so the ball
OBJ.
remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
Come on, bro. Y'all can't do me like that now.
He'll look to throw. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald as the
They can't
first
take it
half
like
is
that,
winding
man.
down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one.
Did you watch?
We want
Khalil
2.
Mack easy
Instead,
to
they
get
got
too.
0.
Unbelievable they didn't even
Khalil
attempt
Mack.
it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation,
I had Khalil Mack on my last on the last franchise. I moved Khalil Mack to linebacker.
I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
I can't use them now though because my team is loaded. I'm gonna have a hard time paying these players.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now a timeout
Oh
taken.
yeah.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick
You
play.
got to wait till the
another
offseason to do that, though.
If they hurry, we'll see. On second down, here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Huh?
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They'll look to throw here on first down. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. For this home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Being chased out left. And Nelson's got it here right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Leopard! Leopard!
He'll drop to throw. There's the first NFL catch for the former Aggie Christian Kirk. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals capitalize on the fumble as they turn it into 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about team.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Reuben Foster in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
You gotta let me jump.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right side. So they took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
Keep in mind, he thought you would beat me, dog.
Leopard! Leopard!
They go play action here on 1st down. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. 49 yards. Now a give. This is Murray. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Leopard! Leopard! All right, now look at 56. Look at 56.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Leopard!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Detroit!
They'll set up a throw. He dropped it.
Oh, my
Couldn't
God.
hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now back to throw. Dancing to his... And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. He was looking for Gronk that time. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, throw it to you.
These guys got to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And we're into the 2nd half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point try now for Dawson. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches.
And got his man complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. They give him a gain of 38. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Play action. Now Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
They'll look to throw here. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there at 22. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Cohen. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now Justin Coleman brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Leopard! Four down.
On play action, they'll throw. Fitzgerald's got it right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Just keeping the play alive. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. It's their quarterback. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals add on. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser-focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. On third down, Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw is Wilson. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Janikowski adds the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Out to kick is Janikowski. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Leopard!
10th carry of the game now. Murray. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
I was in the kitchen.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Leopard!
Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Byron Maxwell. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Being chased out left. Well, now he bowls him over. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off. But another example right there of just good mobility. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and the lead will swell by one more. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exact.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Now he'll throw deep left. It's caught at the 10. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards.
Leopard! Good!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
First down. First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dancing to his left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now Zaire Jones coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And it is incomplete. A disappointing drop there on 4th and goal. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, that's
Throws
a
a quick
kick.
hitter on the slant. That's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really
That's on
good.
them. Back them
And
up.
because of that, It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Throwing is Wilson. Completes it to Dixon. And they're going to get this one all the way out to the 25-yard line. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Wilson. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Oh, he almost intercepted it.
Dang,
They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. And here's a very low-line drive. Almost whiffed on him.
Bet I'm going for it.
So out now come the Cardinals. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, a broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. Gronkowski, the intended target. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And
left side here.
Loose.
No.
It's incomplete. We have not
Quit
seen a
going on my side.
open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
Go everywhere with him. You take a jump from a watcher for him.
Incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And this is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And
that's how you do it.
Score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Now a toss coming right side. That's Cohen.
Get to that
and this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, you thought about it.
Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's going to loft one. Deep left side.
Give me that.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over. And when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it. But the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Detroit! Detroit!
That one looks like he'll throw here. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Good play.
The former first-rounder Barkevious Mingo. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Hey, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Come on, bro. Keep going to the freaking corner.
Interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, you got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Reuben Foster in there to drop
Reuben
him
Foster,
for his
baby.
5th sack of the year. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to let it fly.
Appreciate
and
that.
now here is another interception. Picked off at the 46. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I couldn't understand.
I'm trying to
you
put
want
a
to rub
7.
it in
You
a
got
little
all
bit
playing?
when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
I think it started out putting on the bench for the game. Should have been on the bench the whole game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
I think I got 5 6.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Like
now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 26.
We call it pass interference.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Wilson.
Okay, Russell Wilson ought to be hurt.
Right. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Ain't no point in him playing no more.
One last shot for Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey,